Welcome back, everybody, to another BizCredit Central video. Today, we're going to be talking about some frequently asked questions, mainly from people that are onboarding, but also from some of the people that are on the fence about BizCredit Central. Before we get started in today's video, I want you to know that there is a link down in the description. That link will sign you up for a free newsletter as well as 4 additional hours of phone support if you do choose to sign up for a subscription on the web page. Now, starting with our first question, what credit bureaus do you report my business credit to? BizCredit Central reports your business line of credit to Dun & Bradstreet. This is important because Dun & Bradstreet is by far the largest reporting company in the market. It's actually larger than the following 3 combined when you talk about the people that are actually pulling those reports and where they're getting them from. They are almost completely relying on Dun & Bradstreet as their first line. Now, that's not to say that's the only reporting agency that they are pulling from, but it is the largest, and that is why that is our priority, to make sure that your report is being sent to them and it's accurate with them. There are some other smaller business reporting agencies that we are going after, like the Small Business Financial Exchange. We do plan to also go after Experian and Equifax in the near future. What information do you report on my business? Dun & Bradstreet actually has a minimum reporting requirement. That includes your company's unique account number. It also includes the business name, address, phone number, as well as the current account balance and your overdue balance if you have one. And that's required to be reported at 30, 60, 90 days, and so on every 30 days. Every company reporting through Dun & Bradstreet can also include optional information. We choose to do this because it helps the creditors that are looking at these reports make a more informed decision, which should, in fact, benefit you as the client in this situation. So the optional data that we are reporting, that includes your terms with us. It includes the number of days it takes for you to pay your invoices with us. It includes trade experiences, which is every time you make a payment with us. And basically, the more data we share, the better Dun & Bradstreet is going to represent you when these reports are pulled on your company. Another question we receive is, what do I get for my monthly membership? Well, that really depends on which plan you choose when going through the different tiers of membership. Now, every tier of membership is going to include a trade line report. And that report is really what every person is seeking that comes to our site and uses our service. Now, something that we offer additionally is unlimited email support. And again, that's offered with every tier. So if you have any type of question, either regarding your report, business credit, potential consultation, that kind of thing, all of that is always answered as quickly as possible with every tier. In addition to those 2 basic benefits of starting a plan with us, there are programs that go even beyond that. Some of the higher tiered programs have phone support. And again, with that offer down in the description, you already get 4 hours of phone support. So what you see listed there is the phone support that comes with that plan. And then you could potentially add 4 hours with that link down below. Additionally, it offers different trade amounts that are reported. So you could have a higher amount reported. You could also have a longer term reported, such as net 60 or net 90 versus a net 30. When going through these different tiers, a longer period of time, like a net 60 or net 90, is actually going to benefit you because companies that see this are going to know that you've been trusted with a longer term to pay it back than companies that are in competition with you. Our goal is to quickly help you establish business credit and develop additional trade line references with vendors we've already developed relationships with. We know how difficult it can be to get a business line of credit started, so we're here to get you going, and that doesn't matter what tier you choose. We're going to do everything inside of the parameters offered to get you going in that business line of credit. A follow-up question with that's really common is, what can I do with your phone and email support services? Well, there's actually a lot of things that you can do, but there are a couple things you cannot do. So I'm going to go over what you can do, and then I'm going to briefly touch on what we steer away from. Something that you can definitely do is you can call us with questions about how to obtain, review, or understand business credit reports. Along with that is something I encourage everyone to give a try at least once. It's assistance in writing letters to obtain a credit line or even get a reconsideration on a previously declined credit line. Now, it may surprise you how often someone gets declined, but a letter to the bank that just makes you a person, makes it more personal, can actually make the bank reconsider when it's done properly. And that's something that we have experience with and we'd love to help you with. And again, that's available on every single tier. Something else that comes with that phone and email support is feedback and advice on creating a plan or establishing credit. We're here to make sure that you get that business line of credit. So we're going to do everything we can as far as communication goes to answer any questions you may have or just start that process of getting in the door and getting out the door with that line of credit. So those are really just a few examples of what we can do. There are things that go beyond that because every business is different. Every business is going to have different things that they need from us to establish a business line of credit, as well as knowing what business line of credit is best for them. However, there are some things that we definitely do not do, and we always encourage you to seek an expert in that field if it is something that you need. That's legal advice, accounting advice, or tax advice. We aren't accountants, we aren't lawyers. We will do everything possible to steer you in the right direction and achieve your goal with business line of credit. If it does come to that point where you feel like you have legal questions and that kind of thing, I would really just keep it inside of that business line of credit realm. So a really common onboarding question that we get is how long does it take before you start reporting my account to the bureaus? So with that, we report every first business day of the month. So if the first of the month is on a Saturday, we would start reporting on the 3rd of that month because that would be Monday, the first business day of the month. And we only report if you have your profile completed. So say you signed up on something like May 25th, you would need to complete your business profile before the 1st of the coming month. Otherwise, if you say finished it on the 5th of the coming month, which would be June, you would not get a report that's been submitted until July 1st. So when you pick a plan and you're signed up, please get that profile going as fast as possible so we can start reporting. What if all I want is the trade line reference and nothing else? This question's really easy. If you don't need the phone support, if you don't think you're going to be using the emails as much, if you don't really care too much for the net 60, net 90 areas, then just go with the basics. The basics is our cheapest plan. It's around $12 a month in there. I think it's $11.95 exactly. That plan is perfect for somebody that just wants to have the reporting on their business trade line, that just wants to get it up, get it going, and just leave it running. It's very cut and dry. It's perfect, again, for anybody that just wants a trade line reference and nothing else. So we get this question a lot from people that have worked with other companies, and it's, how do I know your reports will be accurate? Well, this question's easy because we're actually going to send you an email every time we report to Dun & Bradstreet before we even do the report. So in that email, if you see anything wrong or you see something that you want to bring up with us or have us explain better, we can do that. And you can do that just by contacting our support, which is support@bizcreditcentral.com. We have no issue with any questions you may have on those reports. And again, you will receive that report before we send it to Dun & Bradstreet or any of the other bureaus that we will be reporting your trade line to. It's also really important that you give us accurate information. If you change your phone number, if you change your address, we need to know through your profile so that we can make sure that that information is correct when we report it to these bureaus. So again, people that are kind of on the fence with us because they've worked with other companies in the past, they ask us this all the time. Why is your program so cheap compared to others that I've seen? Now, the reason our plan is cheaper than most others is because we've been on the other side of this process and we know just all the struggles that you're going through with different companies the kind of shadiness that they bring and that sort of thing. We wanted to be straightforward with it, and we truly want to help businesses like yours obtain and build good business credit. The simple truth is, we're going to make enough money the way that we're charging it. There's no reason for us to charge you more other than just outright greed. And we're not interested in that. We're interested in helping you and getting your business the trade line that you need. So again, those are frequently asked questions that we get here at BizCredit Central, both from people that are onboarding as well as people that are kind of on the fence about choosing BizCredit Central. I'll be honest, the majority of people that we open a dialogue with and really talk to about our program versus the others end up choosing us almost immediately. Hopefully, the answers to these questions should help you in making your decision. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so that you can receive future information about things to come about BizCredit Central. I'll see you in the next video.